Yo, it's your boy Ada. We're on season 8 on FIFA now, which means we've got new content, new players to choose. 3 players at level 15, another 3 at level 30. I'll be helping you choose which is the best ones to go for or which ones you should avoid. Obviously, if you need a certain link or position, then you might be going for a specific player. Or you might be going for someone like him, who's the highest rated fodder for the level 15. But yeah, we'll be breaking down their stats. If you want to follow us on Twitch, we do stream every day. We're currently playing Foot Champs 8-0 on the main account. The link is in the description below. And also, if you want to help support my channel on YouTube, you can do so by liking and subscribing. Right, let's get started. So the first player there, as you see, is Tete. So we will start with him. If I just flip the screen. So here he is there. League 1, Dutch, and he plays for Lyon. So the only right back in League 1 that's good is Kenny Lala. And you might be wondering if this guy is any better. So the links are decent. Obviously, Kimpembe Sarr, the weak links from the SBCs. Awa, Renato Sanchez, all sort of weak links as well. All very good players though. Meta. The Pie's a strong link. Not a fan of the Pie though. 3-star. That's okay for right back. 5'11 is pretty good. The high defensive work rates is so important and is very good. There's not many fullbacks at all on this stage of the game that have that. I don't even think Lala has it. I think Wan-Bissaka does. I can't even think of many that actually have it. But yeah, that's very important and worth noting. And we'll look at his body type. Average, that's okay for right back. I mean, if you're lean, you might get bullied as a right back. And sort of high and average or stocky, it might feel a little clunky. So he's got pretty good pace. Acceleration can do with a little buff. Mobility wise is okay. Really good balance of dribbling and agility. Not that great. Very good sort of physically, and defensively is okay. Vision's not that great. Vision can be a quite important stat on this game. It just means whether they see a pass or you try attempt to pass, it might go to a different player on your team. And his short passing is very good, pretty much maxed out. If you're going to run him, maybe something like a basic will help out with those stats. The vision, a bit of a defensive buff, and the mobility. Obviously, you're lacking on the acceleration side. So an anchor would obviously help with that, but I don't know if he'll be mobile enough. So that one's a bit of personal preference. Obviously, if you want the max spacing, you can go for the shadow. The anchor's kind of pointless because of how strong he is, but you know, it's kind of personal preference with that one. So he looks very good for a right back. Probably better than Kenny Lala just because of the work rates alone. Right, so that's a good right back. Nothing really wrong with him. Look at Andre Gomes. So Premier League, Portuguese, decent links there. Obviously, it's going to be a bit difficult to strong link. There are some players that you can strong link him with. Maybe if you've done Bruno Fernandes or you've got Cancelo, someone like that would be a good strong link. Fossa, very good for centre mid or box to box. 6'2", very good. Medium, pretty good for centre mid as well, box to box. High and average plus, so he's going to feel like Van Dijk in midfield is 6'2", high and average plus. So he's going to have a huge presence, let's say. Right, decent pace, acceleration's lacking a bit. Shooting stats good for box to box, very good physically, and stamina's a bit of a letdown. Passing stats all very good. Defensively, not that great, needs a buff. Mobility, not that great with the agility and balance, although the dribbling is good. The thing is, with a card like this, you kind of need an engine, and if you do put an engine, then the defensive stats have just been left out. Something like a shadow will give you max pace pretty much and a huge defensive buff, which is what you need. But then I don't know if he's going to be mobile enough with that, so that one's a bit of a tricky one. But I still feel like he'll be better than Fabinho if you run him on the shadow, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, that one's a bit of a personal preference. He's not the most mobile one at this stage of the game, but yeah, he will have a huge presence and be a problem in midfield. Right, let's look at Morales. So La Liga, Spanish, a lot of strong links there. The club's going to be hard to strong link though. Fossa, that's okay. It's just that every forward on this game seems to be Fossa now. He had a previous version before, the 85, and this one's got a huge buff compared to it, so that's very good. 5'11", he's got good work rates and his lean body type. That's exactly what you want. That's the best body type you can get aside from personal body types, like Neymar's got his own body type. Right, so very fast. Shooting stats not that great. Needs a shot power buff. Curves very good for finesse shots. Passing stats are good enough. Good stamina, pretty weak. Not that mobile, specifically with the agility. So maybe you'd be looking at something like a marksman, gives him a bit more agility. Obviously, maxes out a lot of the other stats here as well. Gives him the finishing and shot power buff. But yeah, he looks like a very good 4-star card. I can't lie. It's just that there's just so many of them at this stage. So it's a bit of a sticky one, saying whether he's better than the other ones or not. I think there are better cards. Just, I don't know if he'll be mobile enough. But with the lean body type, he might be. But yeah, he's not the greatest, if I'm honest with you. So that's the 3 players that we've looked at from level 15, and I hope that helps you decide who to go for from that. But obviously, if we turn our attention to the level 30, obviously, as I said, 92 rated is going to be the highest rated for fodder if you're not interested in using any of those. None of them look like unbelievably endgame, if I'm honest. So level 30, we've got Martial, we've got Bangladeshi, and we've got Emre Can. So we'll have a look at them now and dissect some of their stats. We will start with Bangladeshi here. So, right mid, Italian, and plays for Juve, Serie A, very good links. 5-star, 4-star, very good. 6-1 with high and average plus. It's got good work rates though. So for me already, I'd say avoid. Like for me, that kills the card. High and average plus. That you're looking at Van Dijk in right mid, and he's 6-1. 6-1 with the body type is just a huge no-no for me. I mean, he's got good pace, really lacks finishing, hasn't got the most balance. Passing stats all very good. Good curve as well. I mean, if you was going to use him, then you probably need a sniper because he needs a huge finishing buff and he needs a lot of balance and agility just to max it out because of to counteract the body type. But for me, yeah, the high and average plus, I reckon he'll feel clunky with all of those stats there, if I'm honest with you. But that one's personal preference. But yeah, stats-wise, he looks crazy. It's just the body type kills him for me, so I'd avoid that one definitely. That's probably the first card we've looked at today so far from all the objectives, which I've said completely avoid based on that. But yeah, right, we'll look at the next player. So Emre Can, 4-star, 4-star. Very good for a centre mid, box-to-box. German, Bundesliga, Borussia Dortmund, very good links there, to be honest with you. 6 foot, medium, very good for a DM box-to-box. Average, that's okay for a DM as well. Max passing stats pretty much, very strong, good stamina, really good defensively, don't even need to buff it, to be honest with you. Mobility is not the greatest, pace is okay, specifically the sprint speed very good. Finish is not great for a box-to-box, but he's got good shot power and long shots at least. I'm going to say if you're going to do him, he probably needs an engine to give him the 10 balance, a bit of agility and a bit of pace. Obviously, if you want him to be more of a box-to-box, then you can ignore the pace, go for the finishing, go for the agility, sort of buff with the sniper. But yeah, an engine would be what I'd use if I use him. He looks very good if I'm honest with you. Yeah, I reckon he'll be quite mobile with that. He's got 99 dribbling and the day 91 balance. But players like Wijnaldum and Dombele, the new sort of SBCs that have been coming out, will feel more mobile. I wouldn't worry about the defensive stats at all. If you did want to go for outright pace, then obviously you can be a pace fiend and go for a shadow, max pace, pretty much max defending as well. But yeah, he looks pretty good. I don't really see any flaws in him. Right, Martial, United, French, Premier League, crazy links there. 4-star, 4-star. Like every other new player on this game, like I said, 6 foot with the average body type is okay. His previous versions for me felt clunky, which is why I'm a bit suspect about that one. But yeah, high-low, it's unbelievable. Right, so pretty much max pace, really good shooting stats, 99 curve, I mean, as good as you're going to get. Finesse shot trait as well is unbelievable. The strength's very good, really good stamina to go the whole game, lacking a bit of balance, and yeah, composure's not bad. I mean, I wouldn't say you'd need to buff it. Probably need something like a marksman if you wanted to make him more mobile and give him obviously even more aggression and strength, just because it'd be nice to buff those and buff the long shots as well. And yeah, I don't know, maybe playing Cam, he looks unbelievable if I'm honest with you. Don't see really any flaws in him. Just don't know whether the 89 balance with the average body type will make him still feel a little bit clunky or not. Obviously a sniper will help sort that out and buff everything as well as the composure. But that one's a bit of personal preference. Yeah, maybe the sniper does look better, but yeah, depends on the long shots if you want to max that out. But, so he looks very good as well. It's just another 4-star, 4-star players. There's a lot of cheap, really good 5-star weak foot players. So bit of personal preference, which you're going to go for on that one. But yeah, I'd definitely rule out Bangladeshi because of the body type. And maybe if you need a DM, then you go for him. Maybe Martial's your best player, or you need a French link. So many good French players on this game. Probably the best nationality to use on this game this year. Then maybe you go for Martial. But yeah, I hope that helps you out with choosing your season players. If you do want to ask questions, obviously you can comment down below or just join us on Twitch and literally ask me to do a player review. I do team reviews as well on Twitch as well. But yeah, I'm on all platforms. TikTok, I do team reviews and stuff like that there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been your boy. That leaves one more thing to say. Safe!